But if there hasn't been a wholesale change, I know you mentioned
Oh,
Ben
wait,
Wentz.
wait. Matt Law has just said confirmation expected to come that Ange Postecoglou has been sacked by Tottenham.
Say that again.
Matt Law has just said there's confirmation expected to come that Ange Postecoglou has been sacked by Tottenham.
He's tweeted an exclusive. Looks like the decision's been made. Looks like the decision's been made.
When I said I knew something, I was mate.
I think I know what happened. We brought Brian on, and they started to get worried. I think they're like, we have to. All right, now we have to start saying something.
Yeah, but no, I was defending Ange. They've got against me.
You know what? Actually,
I've got a feeling this could be the start of it all now.
In fact, I know exactly what happened. I started mentioning Brian coming back for protests. And okay, all right, it's time to put this to bed now. We have to say something. We have to say something. This has to be the end of it all.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, this is it.
I think
it's going to happen.
I think we're just in waiting mode now for all the other journalists to jump on it. And then we got to get the Fabrizio, and then we're going to get the official announcement. I think this is all going to happen.
Set to be sacked. Looks like it's happening, people.
I think it's going to be a long, long day for you two now.
All right, we're about to start. I think change the name of the stream.
Yeah. Oh boy! Manager number 18. Manager number 17 about to bite the dust.
But you know what as well? This just goes to show, if this happens, he's getting the sack on his 2-year anniversary.
Yeah. Which is classic Tottenham.
Well, I guess, Brian, it's a step up from getting sacked at half-time.
Well, mate, do you know what? Last week I did the manager checklist saying, sack someone at half-time, sack someone for getting to a final, sack someone weeks before finals, sack someone for getting to a Champions League final. Now sack someone for winning the Europa League, and now you can add sacking someone on the anniversary of their appointment.
We got a super chat here from Danny saying, not Danny Kiriakou, different Danny, saying, if Ange stays, he needs to adapt his tactics. We need structured midfield shape. Often we were caught in transition with fullbacks high and the midfield unable to recover. Shift from a 4-3-3 to a 4-2-3-1 in defensive phases. Well, unfortunately, Danny, it looks as though that super chat is probably null and void right now. But thank you very much for the super chat and support for the channel. Very much appreciate it. But how are you feeling, Brian? How are we feeling, everyone?
Ben
Jacobs like
now.
Ange Postecoglou is going to be sacked now.
It's looking that way, isn't it? Like I said, listen, I'll go through again. I'd never ever turned on a manager ever in my life until after the North London derby with Ange Postecoglou, and when I went Ange out, I really went Ange out.
Everyone's jumping out on the moment.
I went very Ange out, and then after winning the Europa League, I was delighted.
And
I was like, here we go.
I've just had a quick look on Bet365 as well. All bets have been suspended for the next Tottenham manager.
This is it.
Ding, 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 ding.
He finally got us back on board, Brian. He finally got us back on board. And Levy is going to wield his famous axe.
We had to take all the flip-flop and abuse for changing the football and opinion.
Because God forbid you can change your mind on a football manager.
Yeah, I mean, how dare you? I mean, how dare you have a difference of opinion and come out and speak about it
and
put yourself and make yourself vulnerable on a camera or social, whatever you do, and change your opinion.
Now, what snowball effect is this going to have within the squad and within the fan base? What do we think the players are going to be thinking? And the fans that finally got back on board, the fans that are elated with the Europa League win, what's the reaction going to be?
I think what you've got to look at now, again, and I don't mean this as a jab or whatever, anything. I know, and I've said it a long time, when it comes to what we've done with Levy out, there's a lot of people that talk the talk. But compared to the amount of people that talk the talk that are prepared to walk the walk, it's night and day. And there's been a lot of people that have been Angeing the whole way, no, not deviated, and said if he does this, then that's it. I am going to make my voice and opinion known about this ownership. Well, let's see if it happens, because as we said, it doesn't matter who's in charge. This club is never treated as a football club, but then the players, Ben, that's the big issue, isn't it?
Yeah, massive issue for me, because we've seen a massive kind of, support has come out for the manager. We've seen the players reacting to them, on the pitch and everything like that. Porro, the words that he said. Is there the Romero thing as well, saying Romero's future is aligned to Ange Postecoglou? So what kind of effect is this going to have on the squad now?
Only time will tell you. Whoever the manager may be, whoever.
Too quick for that, Sim, surely.
Everyone's tweeting it.
Surely.
I don't think so.
Whatever happens, whoever the manager may be,
so.
their first port of call is to try and sort the players out, isn't it? Reassure them, or at least get them back on side, or explain to them that this is how I see you and what blah. It's going to be that's job number one needed already, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's reporting it now.
Are they? Go on, read us through the reports.
Ben Jacobs says confirmation Spurs about to sack Ange Postecoglou.
We play the way we want to. We're big Ange Postecoglou. Whether I'm right or wrong.
Sam C is saying it.
It's big. Sam C said it.
Sam C has said it.
Finally got us back on board. And Levy with his famous fucking axe.
This is what we do. This is what we do.
Damn you, Levy!
But now, also, if this is it, now it's how quickly does the new manager come in place?
Yeah, I think.
Is it in the
I think
wings?
it'll be very quick.
It has to be, doesn't it? It really does have to be. We go again.
I just think it's so frustrating, man. So frustrating. I mean, we all knew this news was coming, but now it's finally here. I don't know even how to explain my feelings. I feel a bit empty, Just 10, 15 days or however long ago it wasn't that long ago. We were there celebrating in Bilbao. There were 250,000 fans lined on the high street. He's given us days that we never thought that was going to come back.
Ali Gold has said it.
Ali has said it.
Ali Gold has said it. And so has Sammy Mockbell.
Oh my God, it's real. It's real, people. Ange Postecoglou's gone. Ange Postecoglou has been sacked in his role as Tottenham manager after just 2 weeks after winning the Europa League. You can't get more Spurs than that. You can't get more Levy than that.
Yep. And I will say thank you, Ange, for delivering something that no other manager has been able to, apart from one day Ramos.
Romano said it. Everyone, look, it's done. It's done. He's been sacked.
And once again, rather than Spurs coming out and having an announcement and having some balls to make it, sacked by Twitter. Sacked by social media, sacked at half-time.
We're going to get sacked by social media. I'm sure they've told him live to his face.
Who knows? But what I'm saying is Spurs should surely have the decency, if they're going to make this announcement, to be the first to announce it and then other reporters report it.
Yeah, this is just this day and age, Brian, though. This is just what
true.
happens.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Tell me the last time you've seen the club announce anything before journalists.
Well, this is Tottenham. They're always slow. But yeah, it is pretty much done. It's pretty much done.
I'm gutted, man. I am gutted. I'm gutted.
Come on, Sim. As the number one, as the face of Ange, you got to give us your reaction, man.
I'm heartbroken. I wanted him to get season 3. Season 3 was set to be better than season 2. I think he really could have built something. I think there was a chance. I'm not saying it was going to happen, but there was a chance for something really special to be built here, I think. And now we're chucking it all away for Thomas Frank, who I think is a good manager. I'm not belittling him in any way. I just don't see him being a better choice for next season, in my opinion. I think we got a better chance sticking with Ange and and the players are behind him. The players are with him. We've just won that major trophy. He's just brought something that no other manager has brought to this football club in 17 years. And we've thrown it all away. We've chucked it away when there was a chance to cling on to it and harness that. So we're going to have to live and die on that decision. And the problem now we have is the new manager's going to be under immediate pressure, an immediate kind of pressure to hit the ground running in a way, because I understand the hierarchy, damned if they do, damned if they don't. They can either say you should have sacked Ange when you should have sacked you didn't sack Ange when you should have, or you did sack Ange when you shouldn't have. Those are the two competing kind of things, and either way the hierarchy can be seen to be looking foolish. But in my opinion, that we're just off the back of that trophy. You can take that momentum into next season and really build something, but we're not doing it. We've gone in this direction. We've sacked him. Looking likely going to be Thomas Frank. That's not confirmed yet. And I'm just gutted. I'm just gutted that it's now over. But all I want to say is thank you to Ange for bringing that trophy, for what he's brought to the club. We, that night in Bilbao and that weekend with the parade, never going to be forgotten. Going to be remembered for many, many years, decades. It's going to be remembered forever, really.
Never going to be forgotten.
It's going to be remembered forever. And he's the one who brought it, no one else. He told us, he made us a promise that he was going to bring us a trophy in his second season, and he fulfilled that promise. And whatever happens in the future, no one can take that away from him. And I'm sure he's going to go on and be a very successful manager somewhere else, just like all the other managers who've left this football club have done. And we're going to be the ones picking up the pieces.
Yeah, and he's the one. He's the one that broke that trophy duck. He's the one that, everyone was dying. All everyone spoke about at this football club for many years has been trophy. And it's not just a Carabao Cup. It's not a Carabao Cup that he brought to this football club. It's a European trophy that we haven't seen since 1984, since the days of Keith Birkinshaw. And, it was famously said, or Keith Birkinshaw agreed to the comment, there was once a football club there. Well, the words haven't ringed true. They will never ring more true than what it feels like right now to lose the manager. And you know what? Me and Brian were, heavily critical of the manager all season last year. But I think we've both been, proved wrong. Because he's brought proper success to this football club. And yes, it's been to the detriment of the league. And yes, we finished 17th in the league and, probably a sackable offence on its own. And I can see why they've done it. But when you bring success like that to this football club, which is not an every year occurrence, you deserve more time, in my opinion. You deserve more time. And I just feel really upset, man. I feel really upset.
It's such a crazy thing that's going on. Like you said, Ben, you and I have been heavy critical of him, as of obviously many, many others. And he gave us that moment that, Simeon, you're never ever going to forget your birthday for this birthday ever, for the night before, the parade, everything. It's once in a lifetime stuff for a lot of people, especially in Europe. And now it's null and void, really, or not the achievement, but him progressing and him going on with us. I think if you looked at it, do you reckon, Ben and Sim, when we start, Ben, actually, I know you said, because you were saying once you start hearing rumours that people are talking about taking over your job, but the writing's on the wall, isn't it? Unfortunately, but he is, like you said, he has given us something that everyone wanted to happen, wanted to see, and he was able to provide that for us. And like we said, the game wasn't the greatest spectacle. The squad and the team weren't the greatest we've had in Levy's tenure. And the manager wasn't the stature of some of the managers we had. And yet he did it.
Yeah, and you talking about the motto, to dare is to do. That's literally what he did this season. That's literally what he did. He embodied that motto by going for that Europa League when, you know, people in the board were saying, you know, don't deprioritize the league. You have to go strong in the league, blah, 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 blah. Well, he wanted to deliver success to this football club, success that we've craved for so long, and he delivered it. To dare is to do. He embodied that motto.
Correct. So how long do you reckon now, after it's all broken out, that Spurs actually make? Does this speed up Spurs coming out and saying it, or is
I
it?
reckon you'll likely get an announcement today. I think that's why it's broken. They're getting ready, everyone, for the announcement. I think.
So what time is it now back home? What do you reckon? It's now
Nearly 5 o'clock.
What do you reckon as the clock sticks 5?
I don't know about announcing Frank, but I think definitely.
No, not Frank. I mean Ange.
Yeah.
Someone did say in the comments at the beginning of the stream, 6 o'clock announcement.
Yeah, maybe 6 o'clock.
Well, Tom was saying that, as in Tom 81 Roomy was saying that. He's been saying that all day. But yeah, would it be on the top of the hour that they do it now? Do you reckon it could be? It's like when you're waiting for the team news to come out an hour and 15 minutes before, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you could have an announcement in 5 minutes now.
Yeah.